Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the 8th day of Christmas. Thank you for being with us today. It's exciting to have everybody here again as we're getting started to head into a week and a half before Christmas. Next weekend, it'll be here. So I know my youngest son, he's getting pretty antsy with what's going on. I'm pretty sure some of you might have some family members that are getting antsy. Maybe you're getting antsy. So I'm Nathan Erznosnik with the Grace Company. Thanks for being with us. I'm excited to be here. Let's make sure. I'm pretty sure we're good. Hopefully everybody can hear me as we're going in today. I like to take the first bit of the time as people continue to log on to welcome people from all over the place. I'm going to do that here in just a minute. So thanks for being with us. Today we have a fun giveaway and we have a wonderful bit that we're going to be hearing from Carla. Now she also does her Tuesdays with Grace. So come and join us for this that we have now, and then join us later. Carla's going to be doing quite a few things. Some stuff with automation amongst some others, and she also has a giveaway. So again, thanks for being with us. I'm Nathan Erznosnik with the Grace Company. Today, 8th day of Christmas. Got a few things. We'll be doing some live giveaways, and we have a big giveaway. So as you're joining us, let us know where you're coming from. I'll spend just a couple minutes here welcoming everybody as we continue to have more join us here. So D. Dawson, good morning from cloudy and windy Montana. I'm guessing it's windy. We have had a lot of wind here as well. So I know that just west of us out in Twill, it's been about 60 miles an hour. So it's been pretty intense. Hopefully you're doing okay up there. Good morning from Deborah Phillips. Good morning from Georgia. Welcome. Thanks for being with us. Here you go. Rami McCoy. Good morning. Snow here in Boise, Idaho. I'm glad. I'm hoping that's a good thing. I know we're looking for some snow, so hopefully we get some of that here later this week. I'm guessing that's maybe what the wind is blowing the storm in. So good morning from Michelle Carticus. Welcome. Thanks for being with us. A lot of people again joining us as you're coming in. Let us know where you're coming in from. Here's one just, hello everyone. I'm watching and walking and watching today. So Karen, thank you for being with us. Karen Browski. Wonderful. Maybe you're on the treadmill and doing so. So Lynette Latham, hello from Arizona. Today is my lucky day. I can feel it. I hope so. Lynette, thank you for being with us. Today we do have a big giveaway, a really big giveaway actually. It's going to be one of our biggest that we're going to be doing. And then I'm going to do some additional items here for those that are live streaming. So it's really fun. Really quick, as people are coming in, give me a shout out on letting me know where you're coming from, where you're joining us today. As we're doing that, let me go ahead. I want to bring up my screen and just share with a couple of you here. Okay, give me just a minute. We're going to bring this on. I wanted to talk about where you can go to register. So we do have the rest of this week through Saturday. Saturday is our 12th day of Christmas. But if you're not too familiar on where to go and how to register for those, you're going to go to graceframe.com. And when you go to graceframe.com, up on the top is the banner. What you can do is you can simply take and you're going to click on the link. That link's going to go ahead and take you into the platform. So let me show you what that looks like here. So that will take you to the 12 days of Christmas. This is where you'll register. And if you've registered, you can also just log back in here to watch live. You'll notice up top, it says watch live. If you click it, it actually just brings you into the event and the video that's streaming live right now. On here, I'd like to point out a couple other things too. So once you register, if you were to scroll down, there's the events and workshop or up top event schedule. If you click on that, it does bring up the videos that we've had. However, one of the things I like pointing out most is the extra content that we have below that. So below, Carla has done, along with other ambassadors and some of our educators, a couple different projects. You can go download those patterns for free. So that's a fun place to go. You're going to get some inspiration. Also, if you've logged into the event platform, you can actually see our previous events and you'll have access to some of those previous patterns as well. So this is a great place to come be. Again, you're going to go to graceframe.com. You're going to click on the 12 days of Christmas, which brings you here. Once you've registered, you'll have access to all those. The other things you'll notice is up top, it talks about part of our giveaways. It also will let you shop the current deals, like what specials do we have as we're wrapping up part of the holiday season. Take advantage of those, but it'll let you see those. It also, one of the other things too is you can have and get access to our True Cut specials, which we're calling a holiday blowout sale. Great stocking stuffers. I'm going to be giving away some of these today. And then today, what we're going to be talking about is one of the additional items that is on sale at 40% off. And that is the Cutie laser stylus. So if you have a Cutie machine and you don't have a laser, now is the time. You can go ahead and purchase one of those on sale at 40% off with free shipping. So I just wanted to bring that up really quick with all those that are joining us so that you know where to go. You might be streaming on Facebook. You might be streaming on the YouTube channel. You might be streaming on the Grace platform. Thanks for joining us today. It's fun having everybody from around the country and from even farther. I'm getting people from Orlando, again, on the Grace platform. Patty Brown, hello from Kansas. Welcome. Thank you very much. I have Tequila Scott, hello from Alabama. Again, hello from Florida. Barbara P. from Middle Tennessee, welcome. Thanks for being with us today. Here we go. We got several others. Good morning, Cheryl Neifer. Good morning from Surprise, Arizona. Thank you for being with us. Kathy Ernst, good morning to you. Thank you for being with us today as we're streaming. Again, a lot of people coming in. Here we go from New York. Good morning from Central New York. And Sean Matthews, I believe we said hello to you yesterday. Thanks for being with us again today. Here we go, Des Moines, Iowa. Patricia Weston, been to Des Moines. A busy place. There's actually some customers that we do business with. You guys might have heard of APQS. So we do some things for many other companies here in the quilting industry. So thank you very much. Here we go from Indiana. Janet Gaffian, hello from Indiana. Thank you for being with us today again. Here we have Linda Topf. Good morning from Albuquerque. Thank you for being with us. Here we go from Florida, from Claremont, Florida. Lourdes Ruiz, thank you for being with us. Here we have Linda Burmester Walsh. Happy holidays from Davenport, Iowa. Thank you for being with us. So thanks everybody as you're joining and streaming and you're connecting with us today. I wanted to start off and ask a question. I'm pretty sure we're going to get a lot of answers from all this. Oh, here we go. Here's a thanks to Carla. I'm gonna do this quick reach out. Nancy Giles, Carla does a great class as she does. So if you haven't had a chance, join in. Tuesdays with Grace happens every Tuesday at 2 o'clock. And so she does her events as well. And then you can access those because we also have the same type of an event platform for Tuesdays with Grace. So you can see all of her past classes and the different projects she's done. So as we're kind of going through part of today and we're looking at what's going on, I wanted to throw this question out and I was trying to think, have I seen all of these? And today what I wanted to talk about is the top 10 Christmas movies. And I think people rate these a little bit different. Is it the top 10 of all time? Is it your top 10? So I'm curious to see what you think or what you might say is your top 10. I do know at our home, we kind of get into part of a rhythm and we're going to start watching some of those. We have a couple that have become traditions. In fact, some of those are standard. Some of those have been around for quite some time. Some of those are newer. And so let me know what your favorite Christmas movie is. My wife, hers is just The Christmas Story. And that's the one where the boy shoots his eye out with the Red Ryder BB gun. It's a great classic. In fact, when we had a chance to travel back to the Midwest, she went to the home that it was filmed in, got a little souvenir. So that was fun for her. The Christmas Story is her go-to that we watch every year. My daughter loves Elf, and I'm curious to know what yours are. And I think we're going to get a whole bunch. Let us know also if you have favorite movies. Also, just continue to tell us where you're coming from. I'm going to bring some of this up again. Here we go. Janet Campbell, hello from Pittsburgh. But as we're continuing to invite people in, give me what is your favorite Christmas movie. Now, again, I just kind of did some research and I don't know, there's a million lists of top 10 of all time, top 10 for kids, top 10. So I'm just going to kind of start going down this list. One of those was Home Alone. And I know there's been a huge series. In fact, I actually think there even might be a new one this year. But that was number one on this list. Elf was number two. What we had below that is The Grinch, right? The Grinch Who Stole Christmas. And I know there's a couple versions. I go originally to the animated version, to the one that's a little bit older, and then I go to the secondary one with Jim Carrey, are the two that come to my mind. Love Actually, I haven't seen that, so I don't even know what Love Actually is, but I'll have to maybe put that on my list for this year. We're going to welcome a couple other people again. Here we go. Deborah Wilson Zweig from sunny and unseasonably warm Connecticut. So welcome. Again, we're going to do a couple bits and look at some of your favorite Christmas movies. But as you're here, we're just, hello, Linda Johnson. Merry Christmas, Nathan from Iowa. Thank you for saying hello, Linda. Appreciate you being with us today. Here we go. Would love to have a white Christmas. Laura Garrison. I would hope you do. That would be nice if that's the case. Here we go from Indiana. Cheryl Miller Dalton. Thank you for being with us today, Cheryl. I believe you've been with us here a few different days as well. So thanks for joining us. Thanks for being with us as we're doing this. Pulling up a couple other comments. Here you go. Here's from Romy McCoy. We just plain old binge watch Hallmark movies the whole month of December while decorating. So that sounds like a lot of fun, Romy, being able to do so. Linda Hughes says, Bishop's wife, been married 54 years, and we have watched every year. Also like Christmas Vacation. That is a good one. I like the sled being greased down and flying down the hill with it being on fire. So if you haven't seen that, that's going to have some funny moments in it. Here you go. B.S. Saxton, It's a Wonderful Life. Polar Express, that is one that we love. My quick story about the Polar Express is that was one of the first movies my children, we took them to go see in 3D. And I'll tell you, that was a pretty amazing experience in IMAX. That was impressive. The snow in the theater is what it felt like there was, the train coming at us. So that was a very impressive, very memorable moment for our family back when that came out with the 3D piece. You talk about how The Grinch Stole Christmas, Miracle on 31st Street, that was the next one after It's a Wonderful Life as well. And the Santa Claus movie, those are some great ones. Thank you very much. Here's just a good morning to Sandy Lovejoy. Good morning from Virginia. We watch A Wonderful Life. Eddie here, who's our director of operations, we actually were talking about this briefly yesterday. A Wonderful Life came up, and that is when he says, I forced my kids to watch this every year. I told them I hadn't seen this actually until about 5 years ago. So it was a fantastic movie. So I need to put that one on my list annually to watch. Now I'm going to bring this one up. This one could be one of those because I think this happens during the Christmas time. Linda Johnson, Die Hard. That is an interesting to bring up. That is one that does fall into this time as part of the holiday season. There you go. That's a good one. Dolly Parton's Christmas of Many Colors. Vicky Ferguson, thank you for sharing that one. That's a good one. Here's another one. Avis Johnson, A Christmas Carol. I forget about that one. That's true. Here's another one. The Christmas Carols. Patricia Western. Frosty. Teresa Robertson talks about Frosty, and this is the one that I go back to with also Rudolph and Frosty, the stop animation ones, right? I love part of what those are. So again, thanks everybody for joining us. Here's another good one, Touched by an Angel Christmas episode with Randy Travis. That is a good one. Corrine Robinson, thank you for your comments there. Linda Schneider is saying the Santa Claus. There are some really, really good ones there. We had Home Alone 1. It's just a whole lot. So thank you everybody for your comments as we're getting into today. It's been fun having everybody. So today is the 8th day of Christmas. Carla is going to be joining us, and she's doing a giveaway. It's really exciting to see what she's giving away. Before we announce that, so I'm going to do the Carla giveaway, which is one of our biggest giveaways that we have to date. So thank you, Carla, for doing that and being excited to give this one away. So we're going to do this. I'm also going to talk about and do 3 additional giveaways that I want to do for those that are live streaming. In fact, let me bring that out here really quick. Let me kind of bring this up to the side here. I don't know if it's how well you'll be able to maybe see this. So this is our Quilters combo. And so this is one of the other ones that I want to give away as well. We're going to give away 3 of these. These particularly have been incredibly sought after. So these are some wonderful stocking stuffers because this particular set does come with the ergonomic cutter. By the way, just as a little bit of a shout out, I actually designed this. Little did you know. Started, and if you know the history, it was a fun project, but our products actually do work with the different rulers and the cutters that you already have. This particular one is ergonomic, and it does solve the biggest cutting challenges you have with pain on your wrists and on your thumbs and your index fingers, your arms and your elbows and your shoulders. So this is part of that kit. That kit also comes with our largest 6.5 by 24.5 ruler. So, and it also comes with a set of true grips. So we'll be giving some of those, 3 sets of those, also a value of about $65. So thanks for being with us. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and bring Carla on. Before I do that, again, those that are with us and you're saying, hey, Nathan, I'm on YouTube, I'm on Facebook. Great. You can join us. We're going to be doing and pulling live. If you're on the Grace platform, again, we're going to be selecting from all of the individuals that are streaming with us. But if you want to be and have your name in the hat for the big drawings, you'll need to register. And again, I'm just going to bring this back up again. And so that's going to graceframe.com. You're going to click on this 12 Days of Christmas. Once you click on 12 Days of Christmas, what it ends up doing is you can then go to the platform, register. Again, it's not just for the registration. This gives you access to other things like the pre-recorded videos. These are where you can get access to pattern downloads, free patterns, And you'll, again, I don't want to spend too much time. This is also where you can find out about the deals. You're going to get access to the other specials that we have going on. So I just want to remind everybody that that's where you're going to go, graceframe.com. And then with that, take note of this, please, really quick. Write down Melinda, Melinda. So Melinda@graceframe.com. If you jot down Melinda, her name, the winners that we're doing live will contact Melinda, and that's how we're going to deliver your prizes that you have. All right, so let's go ahead. Let me get Carla queued up here. We're going to bring Carla in, have her share her bit, and we're going to do a giveaway on day 8 with Carla Jerome. So Carla, we're excited to hear from you. Let's go ahead and get rid of Melinda. Let's bring Carla in and hear what she has to say and see what she's giving away today. So welcome, Carla. Thank you.
Thanks, Nathan. Happy 12 days of Christmas, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us to reveal today's winner. My name is Carla Jerome, and I'm the head educator here at the Grace Company. I love my job because it allows me to be creative and learn. The winner of today's giveaway will get the Tabletop Cutie frame. It's a fantastic prize that I know you'll love. It allows you to turn your domestic machine into a quilting machine, and it's portable for the holidays so you can put it away. Now we'll get back to Nathan to announce the lucky winner. Merry Christmas, everybody, and happy holidays.
Thank you, Carla. This has been one of the most exciting products that we've had in several years here at Grace Company. Yes, we have done frames for many, many, many years. Started with hand frames, went to hoop frames, started with the wood frames, also with your domestic machines. And this has been one that we knew there was a need for this Tabletop Cutie frame. And what is it exactly? This is a frame that you can use with your own domestic machine. And so you can go ahead and with that domestic machine, place it on top of the carriage. In fact, let me just quickly bring that up. Let me bring into the stream here really quick so you can see this. I'm going to put it to the side. Just give me just a brief moment here. I want to show everybody. Let me go ahead and go into the Cutie frame so you can see this. I'm going to play this little video, kind of unplanned, so be patient with me here. Let's go ahead and watch this video. It's going to just be a little bit delayed here, but let's just bring this up as it's doing what it's doing. I really love the fact that this shows you how simple the system is. It sits on any table. It can be stored. It can be brought out. Once it's assembled, it actually does not require tools to build it again. You can sit at it. You can stand at it. You can then store it when you're done using it. Again, the Cutie tabletop frame can start with your domestic machine, and then when you're ready, you can also move to the 15 and the 19-inch machine. And ultimately, even at the end of the day, you can also computer automate that. So I really love what that Cutie frame represents for a business and all of you out there that are looking to finish. In fact, I want to say about 3 days ago, we had several people talking about what they were doing over the weekend is finishing a lot of their Christmas quilts. And I'm hoping that you got them done, or I hope that they're well in process and that you're doing those and they're working out well for you. But the Cutie tabletop frame is what we're going to be giving away. It's an exciting gift because it literally takes and allows you to convert any one of the domestic machines into a quilting system. So let me go ahead and let's bring in our winner. You go ahead and save that. So let's go ahead and congratulate the winner of the Cutie tabletop frame in today, the 8th day of Christmas, is Wendy Province. So congratulations, Wendy. Congratulations. Really appreciate that. Thanks for your participation. I just wanted to share. We have a lot of people commenting. Would love the Cutie frame to help finish your quilt tops, to help get them quilted. There's just so many comments coming through on this, but congratulations, Wendy. Wendy is the winner. This is just under $1,000 value. Right now, they are on sale for $689. So if you thought that there was a time, this is a great one. I know a couple days ago, we had a couple of you saying, hey, I'm having my husband watch, so he can get a couple great ideas also for maybe a couple Christmas items, whether that's stocking stuffers or whether that's something like this Cutie frame. This Cutie frame is something that you can use on a dining room table. In fact, when we do demonstrations, we just use a little fold-up table that has height adjustable legs that you can get like at a Lowe's or a Home Depot for about $45. And yes, it is sturdy enough. The frame itself is all steel. The rails are steel. It has special what we call polycarbonate clips that help hold all the fabric together. People aren't quite sure, but you can do any size quilt up to king size And the reason you do that is we can actually quilt it in zones. We call it zone quilting. So you quilt the zone, we shift the fabric over, we requilt, quilt in an area, shift it back over, clip it back down, and we actually move through the quilt from the very top of the quilt through sections down to the very bottom. And it does solve the biggest challenges in managing fabric. And so if you've had any questions, feel free to reach out to us. You can just see it on the website. You can find this at dealers. A lot of our dealers online, they also have the same promotional pricing. And that is with a lot of those groups. I think there's some free shipping with them as well. But that is the giveaway. So thank you and congratulations again, Wendy Province. All right, so let's get into the last few giveaways. I'm going to try to finish this up here, but let's give away. We're going to give away the Quilter's Combo. Let me bring this back up again. So this is what I'm going to give away. I'm going to give away 3 sets. This is the large ruler, the ergonomic cutter, and the set of true grips. This ruler will work with your existing cutters. The cutter itself will work with your existing rulers. And so it's a great addition to what you already have. Its system is a patented technique that actually lays the blade, and there's a guide that locks onto it so that it doesn't slip off. Let me go ahead and bring that back up in here again really quick so everybody can see. And then I'm going to announce the 3 winners on that one, but I want to go ahead and pull that up again. So here we are on several different items that are on sale on the TrueCut website. Let's go here. This is what I love showing here just really briefly, that this is the tracking guide system. This is the ergonomics that it brings to you, and it does solve those major challenges that you have with cutting, which is a lot of times the fatigue and the pressure and the pain in the arm and the joints. And so we're going to go ahead and announce the winners for this. So, okay, the winners. So I have so many comments coming through, and you're crossing your fingers because we're ready. I'm just going to be going down the list again. We're going to choose from the Facebook platform, from the YouTube platform, and from the Grace platform. So if you're with us, make sure your names are in there. Make sure you put a comment on. We're going to go ahead and go through the list of so many people, and we are going to choose, here we go, winner, Nona Toomey, congratulations. Combo, please, you got the combo. So congratulations, Nona Toomey. Let me go ahead and take a minute. Thanks for your patience here. I'm just kind of a one-man person again today, so let me just take note of someone's with me. They've got it. Thank you, helpers here at Grace Company. So Nona Toomey, congratulations, Nona Toomey. You are the winner. All right, let's go ahead and choose another one. Who's it going to be? Number 2 winner is Jennifer Jansen. Congratulations, Jennifer Jansen. Question mark me? Yes, it is you. Congratulations, Jennifer Jansen. You are the winner of the Quilter's Combo as well. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to bring in somebody from the Grace platform. So thank you for everybody who's participating in what we've got going on. All right, let's go here. All right, so the winner we're going to choose from the Grace platform is Jean Bratt. So congratulations, Jean Bratt. Congratulations, you are a winner, the lucky winner of the 3rd TrueCut combo. Again, those that are joining in these live winners, you're needing to email Melinda, M-E-L-I-N-D-A. Again, M-E-L-I-N-D-A are the great winners here of this Quilter's Combo. So please reach out to Melinda. Come back for tomorrow. Tomorrow we have more giveaways. I'm hoping to have a couple other better questions that keep you engaged, some different insights. We have Jaron Gibson, the president, will be with us tomorrow, and he's going to do a little bit of some insights with us on his giveaway. He was pretty fun to be with when he did this. So again, thank you everybody for joining us. We look forward wishing you a happy holiday season, and I'm hoping that as you move through this week that you are blessed in your activities. Try to find somebody around you to bless as well. So thanks for being with us. We look forward to you joining with us again tomorrow on day 9 of our 12 days of Christmas. Thank you, everybody. It's been fun. It's been real, and it's been real fun. Oh, wait a minute. Thank you again. We appreciate it. Thanks from the Grace Company.